Here we go. Wrong way, just... Okay, I'm gonna take these seeds and I'm gonna put these seeds over this left side of the planter where I planted them before, because I don't think the ones that I got out of the yard were ready to go to be planted. So, okay. Got a hospital on down to that main street down there, Covington Pike. Then you take a right and you go on down quite a few blocks, and there's a hospital there. So, but I'm putting these seeds in again, as far as they'll go in this direction. And you can sort of see how they look out of that package. Soil has sunk some, but surely after doing all of this, y'all are gonna sprout up. Okay, I'm gonna put just a little bit. I took this off because it really soaked this down. I think too much. I'm just gonna kind of, whoops, put this a little more soil over it because it's all sunk down. My door open here, birds come in, and I just let them because they're in here eating insects. That's a good thing. Little spiders and stuff. And they're really not afraid of me. I've had them in here while I was in here. Okay, that's better. That'll help with that too much water too. You know, I just realized that I didn't put my mic on. I gotta quit doing that. I gotta quit forgetting about that. I will put my mic on my second video that I'm gonna make upstairs. But okay, here we go. All right. Oh, there's a little tomato that wants to come around. Can y'all see it? Yeah. I actually planted grape tomatoes out in the garden. In the seed, I planted them from seed and then put them in the garden. Oh my goodness. That's delicious. That is so much better than restaurant tomatoes and salads. So much better. Now these right here aren't blooming yet. These are 4 o'clocks. They bloom, oh well, here we go. They bloom in the shade, and then when the sun comes out, they close up. But their smell, I've had people, I used to have them along the edge of my yard in the front, and my husband kept hacking at them until he finally eliminated them. But I hate blaming him for all that, but he's to blame. But anyway, we'll go through here. Like I was gonna say, I had so many people stop and ask me, or not ask me, if they could have seeds. Well, they'll walk along and they'll, oh, the smell, and they'll knock on the door and, can I have some of that? Yeah, I said, you can have all you want. Go home, get a bucket, and come back, because the seeds are just enormously dropping off. Okay. Seemed like I might have set my bucket down, my basket down here from picking. Down here somewhere. Here we go. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to check these tomatoes, which I haven't, and pick them. I've got a lot in the house, and I'm going to blend them up and put them in my refrigerator ready to go for cooking. Okay. Now I have the same old problem here. It's so glary. It's so glary that I can't see a thing to where I'm taking y'all. So I'm gonna drop it down and flick it around. And here we go. This way I'll be able to see that better. Now I'm gonna go in here with my basket, which I love my basket. I got the Salvation Army. Nice, sturdy vegetable gathering basket. And I'm gonna go ahead now. I'm gonna go ahead and get these tomatoes, even though I'm not gonna process these real like this, because of the heat and the sun will blister them and cause them to split. And here's some of these little cherries. I'm gonna go ahead and get them. They'll be in the house, ready to go for salad. Actually, when I have a salad, a lot of times I forget these, but then I just eat them like they are. Boy, somebody's not having a good day. I hate to hear that. Somebody's not having a good day. Okay, I probably won't be able to hear me as I go on further down. I'm going to go on down and pick these tomatoes. This has been the best tomato, even though they're small and the skins are kind of tough. But these have been the most. I've got so many tomatoes off these things. This is not a tomato, that's a Christmas bulb. That's all. Saying I'm missing, well, she's missing a real ripe tomato. No, that's a Christmas bulb. And they've been doing their job. I can't say they hadn't. Okay. Get this here and not knocking one of these things off. Now I'm letting these morning glories, if you've wondered, I'm letting these morning glories grow in here. Don't lean toward the sun. I'm letting it grow in here on this. Because these little tomatoes aren't going to last forever. And then it'll be bare here with these limbs. And morning glories are real pretty blooming. Okay. You get on. Now, I'll show y'all what I got. These probably won't be processed. These are going to be put in the house to keep, and they will turn pretty fast. Okay. Now, alrighty. I'm going to flip you right now. Some of these roses are doing good, and the weeds are doing good too. Okay. Now, it is, I see the beetles have done their due here. They can't do nothing else. They've done eat this up. They can go to the leaves, but I don't see them. I think they've done their job, and moved on. Maybe moved on to my bags. Maybe that. Let's see what we got in here. That's pretty. Don't have much smell. There's the buds up here. Okay. This is a climber. It's got a few little eat holes. I think this must be from a different insect because this is not the way those beetles eat. Okay. Whoop, I've got to come out here and do some more tying up. I'm gonna try and zigzag it across here. Let's see what we got on this rose. Checking out, see. They did eat here. Oh, there's one. I'm not gonna let you get away, I'll tell you. At all. Matter of fact, I don't know what to do with you other than throw you in the bag. There we go. Get on in there. There we are. I need to come out here and cut all this off. I heard some advice about this man. Wish I could recall who he was. I had this rose farm, flower farm. And he said, this was interesting. He said, go ahead if you've got them Japanese beetles. Of course, he said, don't put that near. And I didn't take that advice, but he said to go ahead and cut off the blooms and get rid of them, because that's what they want. Get those blooms cut off and just be happy with the blooms in July and August. And if you cut them off, all the blooms off, they'll go somewhere else because they're after those flowers first. And then after the flowers, they start on the leaves. But that was some good advice, and I think I've gone through the severe part of this beetle, Japanese beetle. So I think I'll move these bags on the way, maybe to the edge of the yard. But and here's this autumn joy. You know, it blooms pink at first, and then in the fall, it'll turn burgundy looking, brown looking. It's still pretty. I've had this stuff forever. And these Rebecca are starting to open. I was really worried about the Japanese beetles eating my Rebecca now. That'd really get me upset. Okay. And this is a grass. Oh man. I've got to get rid of this stuff. I've got to figure out how to get rid of that stuff. Okay, I don't see anything, but I know they've eaten. Okay. Well, the climbing roses is just covering that trellis. I mean, if y'all are going to do that, or somebody's done that, I mean, it really covers fast, doesn't it? It really does. There's some little tomatoes that's going to... Wow, that's loaded. Okay. Oh. And my fig tree coming along. Usually the birds try to eat this, but I usually beat them to it. And this is limelight. Since I have my sign, I know it's limelight, and it is beautiful. I love it. I don't love the price, but I love it. I wished I'd have dated the year I planted it, then we know how old it is. But I could just break down and pay that price and get another one. I've tried to root this stuff, and I don't seem to be that good at it. Okay, this is a path that's been here a while. And this plant right here, I love this bush. The smell is wonderful. I call it Isabella. I had a bunch of them. My husband didn't understand. He thought they were privet hedges and he cut them down. And I got him to stop 1 and 2. Well, there's another one stop. That's 3. So the rest in here are gone. Now, this bush, I can't remember the name of it. Somebody knows. And these are real dependable too. And need to put a label on. I don't know why. Just I could say easily, oh, I don't know the name of this, so let it go. This is a privet hedge. This is a privet hedge. And I'm almost thinking to leave it there to block the view. It grows fast. Block the view. And that is that is a big weed. Now that's escaping me, the name of that weed. The berries are poisonous. I never thought I'd see such big weeds in my yard. Here's another Isabella. It's white. I'll get up close and show you the smell. And this is a cherry tree that's just determined. And you can see it's got some dead up there. It's determined to live. Okay. I've gotten off subject here. I was just taking y'all out to help me gather tomatoes, for heaven's sakes. I need to get on up and get busy on that sewing I got to do. So, but anyway, I've enjoyed this. Walk around right quick. And there's a lot I need to do. I mean, I know y'all can see there's a lot to do. What I do, here's the basket. But that's the way gardening is. There's always a lot to do. Okay. Love my tomatoes. Thank you so much for that advice about the Christmas bulbs. Love that. Love that. Okay. Blocks are hanging on good. Here I go, drifting off into somewhere else. Okay. This little work area, or courtyard, or whatever you want to call it, is really grown up. Sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. Those are still looking good. I'll get out here and hit with some water out here, get some water going. Get all the way around here and say goodbye. Okay, it's been great that y'all accompanied me to the backyard to pick my tomatoes. And thank you so much. And I'll see you later if you come watch me finish up that sewing. Okay, bye-bye.